What's up? It's DTM, chilling. Gonna try to work on the sound. I'm gonna go try to get some real speakers one of these days. These are pieces of crap, and sometimes the cell phone reception sucks, so the sound's all bad. But these are just raw videos, and I don't have time to be that fancy and go into a studio with wireless mics and all that stuff.
Hello?
April, what's up? This is Dan the Man.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, actually. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about your sister, but congratulations, you started drinking juice. You're feeling better, huh? Hold on a second. April? Oh, crap. Here we go. Are you still there, April?
I'm here.
Okay, sorry, I was getting my whole deal set up here, but anyways, you mind if I make a video or what?
No, I don't mind.
Okay, cool. So I totally missed all that because I was screwing with my speaker system here, and you're feeling better though?
I'm feeling
A lot better?
Yes.
Cool, and that's from the fresh fruits and vegetables?
Right.
Cool.
I'm drinking the leafy greens and eating more milk like you suggested. And I feel a whole lot better than I did before.
Cool. How long have you been doing the juicing and the raw stuff?
Well, I just started. You know, when I sent you that email,
Yeah.
I just started.
Oh, so that was like a week ago or something?
Right. I'm brand new to it.
Huh. See how fast that works? Everybody was asking me for testimonials about people that have had success on this. Well, here's one of them, and it's the first person I've talked to. So, yes, fruits and vegetables do help a lot. Let's talk about your sister, though, and help you understand what you need to do for her. She's got a bacterial infection?
Yeah, she went to the doctor about it, to the dermatologist, and they give her medicine, but it doesn't seem to work.
Of course not. Medicine only suppresses symptoms, but never gets to the root cause of bacteria infestation. So what are the symptoms, real quick, so that we can all have a context?
She has, I believe, blisters on her that come up. I guess they're called abscess. I'm not sure what they're called.
Blisters?
Yeah, they come up and sometimes they may pop. I'm sorry to be so graphic, but they may pop and bleed, and it's like all over her body.
Okay, let me guess. Her diet hasn't been the best.
Right.
So she has lymphatic stagnation, constipation. Right?
I didn't hear you.
So she's got lymphatic stagnation and constipation.
Right.
What's her weight like?
She's overweight.
Okay, so what she's got is what she needs to do is the same thing you're doing. She needs to get on the juices and the fruits and clean out her lymphatic system because the bacteria are simply proliferating and eating of the junk. See, the bacteria, the viruses, and the other critters, you know, that proliferate in our bodies only proliferate because they are feeding off the waste. It's like a sewer system. You know, you wouldn't want to kill all the bacteria in your sewer system because otherwise it would stop eating all the poop and pee and toilet paper and condoms and everything else that end up in those things. But you want to clean out the lymphatic system so that those viruses and bacteria don't get out of control. They're actually friends of ours. It's a natural process. What happens is we eat a lot of junk food, the lymphatic system gets overburdened, and then our little helpers have very much more work to do. And then what happens is the little bacteria, they eat and eat and eat and break down the excess junk, and then they poop. And when they poop, they leave behind a lot of acidic waste, which can surface as things like blisters. Okay? So What and the other myriad of symptoms I'm sure she's having from an overload of bacteria. Is she open to the raw food detoxification?
Yes.
Well, then get on it and do the same thing you're doing and do nothing but that until your weight is perfect, your health is perfect.
Okay.
I've been doing it for 12 years and I'm just about to have a breakthrough, folks. So it's worth the work because you keep going and you get better and better and life gets better and better and you get more and more calm and centered and peaceful and energized and like a laser beam of consciousness. And so the raw foods and the detox and the cleansing and the healing and the spirituality is, it's worth every second. What's your sister's name? Can I ask?
Her name is Jessica.
Okay, so Jessica, hopefully she'll watch this video and she'll understand. It's very simple, but she's just got to clean herself out. No medicine in the world is going to work in a real way that's going to be permanent and beneficial. You can only suppress the symptoms of toxemia, but you have to get the toxins out. And the best foods that are the low toxin foods are the fruits and the vegetables, and that pulls and removes a lot of the junk out because it's got antioxidant and astringent type properties that flush the whole system clean. It's very cool. So does that sound like it makes sense, April?
Perfect sense.
Okay, so get your sister stoked. Jessica, this one's for you, baby. Get on it. I just made a video for her. I'll post this thing up just so you guys can, reference it, and maybe it'll help some other people understand if they've got any kind of bacterial infection, what they need to do to eliminate it. Detoxify the body. Clean it out.
Okay.
It's like the answer to everything, really. There's only one answer. Detox and cleanse the cells and tissues in your body. Are there any questions?
Well, I have another question about something else.
Sure.
My dad had, a friend of mine, my dad and a friend of mine have, high blood pressure.
Okay.
And a friend of mine, she told me that she has started drinking hibiscus tea.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was wondering, does hibiscus tea, would it affect somebody who's already taking medicine? I mean, would it have a negative effect on them?
Oh, it won't have a negative effect. It's not the most powerful herb in the whole world, but any herb is better than no herbs. But the high blood pressure, if you want to get that down, again, you're talking about strengthening the adrenals, which would mean eliminating coffee, stimulants, excess amounts of meat, and processed foods, and getting on the fruits and vegetables and getting that blood thinned out and the adrenal glands balanced out as well, strengthened, tonified. And everything that gets tonified is by the energization of each individual cell as it's a trillion cells, and each individual one, trillions of cells, who knows how many exactly, but trillions of cells, and each individual cell needs to be energized by the food you eat, the love in your heart, or the emotional energy, and the mental state as well affects physiological functions in the body. So a good positive state of mind, love in the heart, and the highest vibrational, cleanest foods, which is the fruits and the herbs. It's the same thing for every kind of thing, really. It's you just cleanse and energize, and so your friend with blood pressure will go on the same thing you're doing. April, you are going to head up the parade here and get these people stoked with your testimony, and if you continue on with this thing, you'll continue to lose weight if that's an issue. I don't know if it is or not.
I can stand losing weight.
Yeah, okay, cool. And you'll get stronger and healthier, and your skin looks better. Sometimes things get a little worse before they get better. There might be headaches or breakouts or stiffness, or the kidneys get a little sore, or the liver's dumping and it gets a little bit crampy in there. There's a little bit of gas, bloating, but in the end, it takes some time to clean up the damage and the accumulation from the way that the human beings have decided to eat. which is, in my opinion, not optimal in any way, shape, or form. And I don't want to argue with anyone about meat and things like that, but I don't know how you're going to generate electrical energy with meat or dead bread or cheeses or anything like that. But I do see how you can electrify and energize and flush and cleanse cells with living foods, fruits, vegetables, and herbs. So that's just the way I see it at this time. And I've seen it work for a lot of people. So hopefully your friend with the blood pressure can see this video too. And, you know, I've seen lots and lots of people benefit from this. The adoption of the consumption of more fresh fruits and vegetables. And then trying to really turn it into a lifestyle of detoxification, cleansing, and healing. And spiritual regeneration at the top of the box, you know?
So it all leads back to fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, lots and lots of fruits and vegetables, juices, smoothies. Fruits are in season right now. They're coming off the trees, out of the fields, and off the vine, and they are popping with life energy. And they're crisp, and they're delicious, and I'm about to go to the store to get some. Then I'm going to hit the gym. And I'm going to be thankful for my life. And then I'm going to get to bed early reading a spiritual book so that my adrenals can be charged up before 12 p.m. every night. So get to bed early as you can. Go to bed early. Wake up early. Get some sunlight in your eyes. And live a healthy lifestyle, you know. And change all your problems around. Change your health around. Anyone can do it. It's pretty simple. It's fun.
Since I started, it really is pretty simple.
It's simple and it's fun. It's delicious, right?
Right.
Make some good juices.
I'm not a vegetable person at all, but I feel so much better since I started drinking and juicing and everything. So I feel so much better.
And soon enough,
I do videos.
Right on, April. Soon enough, you will begin to enjoy. I mean, I love lettuce. At first, I mean, I had to have Bragg's and salt and all this stuff. But now, my taste buds are so cool that I just love the taste of lettuce. You can taste it. And you can taste the cherries. And you can taste the watermelon. And you get better and better at picking out fruits and vegetables. And it just gets more and more fun. And you get you love the flavor of celery is delicious to you at the right time when your body wants that. And so these fruits and vegetables, you become an expert. You demand that your neighborhood market gets more and gets them in fresher. And we create a demand for fresh, real food that tastes good. If we don't have a demand for it, then why would the farmers produce it? They're going to make these junky little apples that taste like crap. And we're going to put brown sugar and butter and throw them in the oven and put flour over the top. And then we're going to be interstitial lymphatic constipation with bacterial problems, low blood pressure problems, and back and neck pain, and every other thing that goes along with this way of eating, cooking everything, and leaving behind the residues. And then when we energize and cleanse and alkalize, we create a dispersion, a flushing, and a loose flexibility in the body, reach over, touch your toes kind of thing, good heart rate, strong adrenals, healthy, clear eyeballs, and good, strong hair, teeth, a good life, happiness. Can you dig it?
I can dig it.
Right on, April.
I already dug it.
Nice. Well, I'm really glad to make your acquaintance and to hear about your success. I want to encourage you to press ahead.
I will.
Right on. I hope this video helps your sister, Jessica, and whoever your friend is with the blood pressure, and many, many more.
Okay, thank you so much for calling.
No problem, April. Anytime, get a hold of me, emergency or whatever, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Peace be with you.
You too. Bye-bye, Dan.
Bye-bye. And peace be with you as well. Another just fun video. I'm really supposed to be gone. I got to go shopping. I got to hit the gym. And then I got a lot to do. Plans. Got a meeting tonight with Sophia, and so lots to do there. But can't let these slip by is what I'm saying. If I don't get it now, so I pretty much spend a lot of my time in this office helping you, and sometimes the sound really sucks and there's wind and everything else, and you know what? These are just raw videos. I knock them out, I put them up. I don't really have time to put on makeup and mic everybody up and, you know, have fancy stuff. I got a tripod, an old ass flip camera right here, excuse my language. I'm using the old flip camera because if I use these HD ones, then I spend about $80 to $100 a month in batteries. You know what I'm saying? And when this little old flip camera that is not HD, I get to use the same batteries for about 20 videos. This gets an hour's worth of footage on 2 Ultra batteries, which are like $2 a piece. So now I can make more videos with this little thing and not spend so damn much on batteries. And there's a lot of good news about every good thing. Check out the, if you're an Insiders Club, check out the email where I sent about the new salad dressing DVD where you want to get stoked on some serious salad dressings and start eating some of these foods and getting into the fruit and vegetable consciousness, energy, cleansing, detox. It really does work. The reason why I have so much energy is because I'm high on wheatgrass today. All I've had, coconut and wheatgrass. Now I'm going to go get melons, and I'm just going to live on coconuts, and wheatgrass and melons for as long as I can. And people say you can't live this long. There was a comment before, you can't live this long without meat and stuff. Oh, but I have for 12 years. I had meat like 3 times in the first 6 months on raw food. And one time was because I got drunk, just because you go raw doesn't mean you get rid of all your other dumb habits right away. And then I got drunk and ate this taco meat, and it was disgusting. And I've had meat like 3 times in the first 6 months that I went raw, and after that there was no way. After that I said, no way, dude. I could tell that meat did not belong in my body anymore. And so I'm not adamantly opposed to meat. Meat is a survival food. It kept us alive in the northern climates as a survival last-minute technique. But it doesn't mean that you can't really regenerate tissues with dead flesh. I will quote my teacher, okay? So, and then you can say what you want. He's a master healer, but he says he says there's nothing healthy about dead tissue swimming in stagnant blood, So that's just my mentor, and I tend to agree with them after many years of experience with raw foods and stuff. So I don't have anything against meat. I understand it's a stimulator, it's an energizer, it's an energy stimulant. And I don't want to be right or wrong. I'm just saying that I'm approaching this from the level of healing and the highest levels of consciousness for spiritual illumination. And everything that I've been able to find about that. So I don't have anything against what anyone eats. I don't care what you eat. I have a job to do, though, to help people that are sick and have bacterial infections. And if you're going to have a bacterial infection and eat a lot of meat, it's just forget about it. Just take the pills and suppress the symptoms and never get rid of it. But if you want to get rid of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? You're going to need the flushing, cleansing, energizing effects of raw foods, in my humble, uneducated opinion, and I've been around for a long time. I've been reading a lot of stuff, read a lot of books, read a lot of papers, and researched online. Who's getting the results? The vegetarians are getting some results. The macrobiotics are getting some results. And then you've got the vegans, and they're getting some more better results. And then you've got raw vegan, and you're getting a little bit more results. Then you've got life regeneration. You've got fruits and green juices, and then you're getting some serious results. I will try to see if I can get some people to send me emails and tell me about their stories, and I will try to drive around the country one of these days. I've got to keep on working on these finances so I have some stuff to work with here. I've got some projects I'd like to do as far as a regeneration center, and I'd like to drive around the U.S. and meet people that I've gotten rid of cancer with the Life Regeneration Program. There's thousands of them out there. I've gotten rid of diabetes. I've lost this much weight. I need to get them on camera so that we can say, hello world, here is a deal. This person had this, and here's her picture, the 320 pounds and 18 different diseases and 30 different medications, and she went raw and blah, blah, blah. Now there's no medications, 120 pounds lost, and still going strong. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a Life Regenerator story, give me a call. Maybe I'll drive to your house. You know what I'm saying? We got to do a lot of things here. I mean, I have unlimited options. Anyways, I didn't want to make this video too long, but there was a couple of things I wanted to address. Eat what you want. eat what you want. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not well, I'm just recommending that you energize those cells of yours and clean out your lymphatic system. You know what I mean? And get rid of the pain, stiffness, inflammation, bacteria, and viruses that are proliferating and pooping in your body, making you sick. Get rid of the skin conditions. Get rid of the headaches. Get rid of the bloating. Get rid of the gas. Get rid of the kidney pains. Get rid of the high blood pressure. Get rid of the diabetes. Get rid of the bad breath, get rid of the constipation, and do that with a very simple program where you eat as much fruit as you want and you also drink as much green juice as you want. And then all those other things that you're attached to, go ahead on those too, but just keep on coming back to those two big daddies. The fruits that flush, cleanse, heal, and energize, and the green juices that stabilize, balance, alkalize, hydrate, and mineralize. So have fun with all that. I got my little thing to do, and trust me, my friends, I am more humble than I make it look. I'm confident and humble because in the end, I'm just here to help whoever's there and is digging it and needs this, and you go off and I'm part of your journey. But I'm not the whole thing, and I don't have the be-all, end-all. There's way much more to speak of about spirituality and consciousness and being totally present, to a point where the food trip doesn't even matter because you're just living in this body temporarily for a couple of seconds here on Earth, and it's going to be over before you know it. So don't worry about it. Relax, chill. You are light living inside a human body. But let's try to, me, Dan the man, try to do my best to look at the laws of nature and listen to my mentors and look at the results and try to create a picture of my own self so that I can be of service and give hope and give energization and regeneration at a very high level. You know what I'm saying? Because it's working for me, it's worked for many, many people, and it's just, I'm trying to be as simplified as possible, and yet, confident, and yet also there's a humility that realizes that there are more things under the sun than in our philosophies and whatnot. And so there's a lot of different kinds of karma, and there's a lot of different kinds of infiniteness, to where only silence can take you there. But I use words here on these videos to help as signposts. You're eating bread and cheese and meat sandwiches every day, and the only vegetables you have is a piece of lettuce once a day on your burger. I'm a signpost. Go this way. This road down here is more cool. There's the fruit. There's a cherry patch right over there. There's a watermelon field down this way. Check it out, man. You got to try this watermelon thing. It's really cool. Oh, I'm a signpost. Okay? So I'm just here to help. I hope that explains things. I don't want to... Sometimes I get on the YouTube and blah, 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 and I just say I shouldn't even address that stuff. I shouldn't even address people's doubts, shames, or correcting me. Because they're right. I mean, yeah, but it's only one linear, flat, three-dimensional thing. Well, there's another fourth dimension and a fifth dimension, and it just goes on for infinity. So this is only one small context of human life, but it's just for the people that can use this little track of knowledge, information, and inspiration that is provided on these videos, And so it's just cool how God made a Dan and uses it to do this for you if you can use this. If you can't use this information, then I understand. No problem. I'm not offended, I go and do what you need to do to learn what you need to learn to be who you are. And, but I'm just trying to help people in the way that I can. So I hope you understand, I don't have all the answers, but I believe in love, and I believe in energy, and I believe in the light, and I call that God, but it's really no such thing as a word for it, and you can't really talk about it without sounding kind of like an idiot, you know what I mean? I talk about God, and I sound like an idiot to myself, because there's no explaining it, but I was back there on the couch with my legs crossed and my eyes closed, and I could get the mind quieted, and then I could say, now this, to myself silently through awareness consciousness, now this is much closer to it than anything I could do on the YouTube videos, but I can't really take you into my experience on the couch with my legs crossed, meditating, quieting the mind. So unfortunately, we have to use words which are dualistic in nature, and there can be a lot of confusion. So try not to get too confused and feel what I'm doing here, instead of trying to use your mind to understand it and get caught up in the little details. But just feel these videos. Let them sink into a deeper part that goes much more deeper than the intellectualism of the mind. Okay. Well, thank you, my friend, for subscribing to these videos and signing up for the Insiders Club, and so that you can get your hands on the new DVD, which is really cool, which makes going raw much easier. I mention these things because when I do, then my clicks on my website go up. So I'm living in a linear world, and it's cool. I'm having a lot of fun here. I am light, trapped in a human body, and so are you. And we shouldn't take anything that seriously. It makes you kind of childlike. I'm going to go out and have some fun. I do a lot of work in here, but then I got to go out and play. And I'm going to go do the childlike joy at the gym with my music and work my back and my biceps, baby, and have a good time. And you should too. You dig? I knew you would. Thank you so much. God bless you. For real. Peace be with you. Bye.